Hi, good morning. This is Vaughan at westcoastbellpottery.ca in Nova Scotia, Canada. We're going to do a kiln unloading this morning, which is an earthenware, which I've bisque fired to cone 01 and then I glazed fired to cone 04, and that gets rid of all the crazing potential that earthenware is noted for. But first I thought I'd show you some highlights from the summer garden, which is actually doing pretty spectacularly at the moment. We've had a really nice spring and now lots of rain just at the right times and during the night. So here you go, and we'll pass this over to Jackie now so that she can show you the pieces coming out of the kiln.
Hi, I'm Jackie, and I'm unloading a kiln that has quite a few of the hand-painted pieces in. So I'll just, it was a sparsely packed kiln. So I will just show, these are some small espresso size or children's size mugs on the top layer. So these were all hand painted with underglazes, with stenciled cats, whales, birds, and then the background painted. This one is flying birds. There's another one with the flying bird motif. So these are ones where we coated most of the mug with white slip, and then I started working with the underglazes and stencils. Motif. And here's another whale, an island. This is more of a nighttime colorway here. These are quite small. And this is the last one on the top shelf, another night scene with the whales and boats. Okay, so I will remove the shelf and unload the second layer. Okay, so here's the second layer. These are still the small size mostly. Some of them are a little bigger. This is the gulls and the beach scene. When I was painting these, I painted them kind of in groups of threes. So I would cut out a group of stencils and work on a set of three cups that all had a similar theme to them. And then I cut out stencils and make a series. I think it makes sense to work that way, because then I can kind of think of using the same stencils but creating variations. And this is back to the cats and the talking bird theme. I think I did three of those. This is back to the gulls on the beach. I only did one of these. This is just the owl heads, which I've been doing on the with the bee mix in a more relief type way, but I decided to try and do one that was painted, and that was kind of fun. I think I might do more of those. And here we have the grazing horses. the birds. Birds with kind of flowers behind. And here are the grazing horses again. I left the handles on these mugs as the red of the earthenware, and also the base is left to be red earthenware. So only the only the body of the mug is getting coated with white slip before I do all the painting with underglazes and stencils. Birds flying over the river. And last on this shelf are the gulls on the beach. So all these are familiar motifs of our area. And so that's the second layer of... Okay, I'm on the third layer of the kiln now. I had to wait for a few minutes for things to cool down. This is the horses and trees. And another one with the cats and the talking bird. And here are the birds in the garden. Oh, this one has a cat visitor. And I think this is the last of the mugs. Another one with the birds in the garden. The next things in this this layer of the kiln are just the lids to some jars. So I'll just show you the lids, and then the jars will come after on the next layer. So once again, these are all on the red earthenware clay. The bird is hand-built red clay, and this has a layer of white slip underneath before I start doing the painting with the underglazes. So this series is of 4 jars. 3 of them will be like little greenhouses and boathouses, and this one is a garden with a rooster on top. Okay, so I'm going to unload the bottom shelf of the kiln, which contains some of the larger mugs and the bottoms of the jars. These mugs are fairly tall. This one has the chasing cats motif, cats and birds. cats and birds again. And this one goes back to the whale and island motif. The horses grazing with the chicken. And this is the last of the mugs. The cats playing with the birds. Next I have the 4 jars. So this is a little boathouse sitting on rocks. There's a cat and some bushes. And let's see, I think this is the lid to this one. This is the little chicken in the garden. I'll put the lid on. More sense. These 2 lids. This is bushes and trees with egg nests and a bird sitting on the roof. And this is the last jar here. This is another little greenhouse. There's some little windows surrounded by trees. There's some birds' nests in the trees and a bird sitting on the roof. So all 3 jars represent kind of small buildings surrounded by flowers and trees.